want better for y'all.
I don't think enough people are saying this shit.
These are just our ideas.
Maybe we should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional.
What do we know?
What the fuck could we possibly know?
Hey, look, get your shit together.
And welcome back to the reason you shouldn't. Damn. I shouldn't have ate those fruit snacks.
It was good.
All right, and welcome back to the reason they should have never gave you niggas microphones. I'm Lil Lo.
I'm Bit Shot Shae.
And this is Let Me Stay Focused, the podcast. Ooh, you know, it's I'm taking on the patriarchy.
What you mean? You taking it on?
I mean that me, Lil Lo, I am oppressed by participating in this podcast, and I'm fighting back because you look amazing. I spend an hour before this podcast doing my fucking hair and makeup, and I'm fucking tired of it. Honestly. And I'm blind as a fucking bat, and I don't wear my glasses because it fucks with my makeup. And I'm like, hey, my nail's coming up from the nail bed, but I should have a nail on my pinky for the fucking podcast. And I just sanded my entire porch today. And I said, enough of this. You sick fucks know what I look like. I've had enough of this. And then when I did get my... I don't want to insult that girl. I looked like a fish in our fucking photos.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't. I liked them, but I know you didn't like it. And I was the one that recommended it.
This is the weight of the world on me now. And I've had enough. Now, for summer school, I'll probably get back in my bag in case some fine shit come through.
Oh, wait.
But until then, man, fuck y'all.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of go through waves. I don't know if waves is the right phases, maybe. I don't know, where it's like, you know, we get dressed up or whatever, put together, and then there'll be a few episodes where we don't care.
Well, that's not the patriarchy. That's the shatriarchy because you're fucking dressed down.
Right now.
No, I'm saying you're dressed down. Are you saying you're dressed down right now?
No. Well,
the shatriarchy is that I have to sit next to Big Shot Shae every fucking episode.
Bro,
and her definition of dressed down is like a Kith tracksuit.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, this is too much for me.
It's usually when I have a hat on because my hair's not done. Like,
what kind of hat is it?
Or my hair's up in the bun.
What kind of hat is it?
It depends.
Are any of them cheap?
Yeah, some of them.
And now she's lying.
One of my favorite hats is the H&M hat. Probably was $5-10.
What did it look like?
The gray one I wore to Mona Leo.
Did you wear it on the podcast?
I'm sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure I worn it.
You wear that hat with the ears and the bag hat.
But
and all this other shit, man. I'm not going.
If you go back a few, maybe 3 or 4 episodes, I was looking busted, and you was up here all dolled up.
What the fuck are you talking about? What episode was this?
It was when my hair wasn't done, and I had them in the bun. I had my hair in the bun.
My hair's not done right now.
But that's what I'm saying. We have times where
there's
it's like,
no. See, and this is why I say I'm not only under the thumb of the patriarchy, but the shatriarchy as well.
No, that
because
is.
you come in here, you're dressed. So I'm already up against that.
I mean, but it happens both ways.
It does not.
It does. If you just go back a few episodes, you're going to be all dressed up, looking good, and I look a mess.
I make the thumbnails every week. I've never seen this happen. Oh my God, guess who commented on my YouTube recap?
Who?
Burnt Toast.
I think they commented on recently.
I was like, you're alive.
But was it burnt toast or was it double burnt toast?
It was double burnt toast.
Was it always double burnt toast or was it?
I don't think
burnt
so.
Toast? Right, that's how I was like.
So I think maybe something happened that caused their absence, and now they had to make a new account. We'll investigate. Because why would a random other person named Burnt Toast come and find us specifically?
Right, that's why I was like, wait, I don't think it was double burnt toast at first. I did see the comment.
The point is, I don't have as much anxiety as in doing my fucking YouTube weekend recaps of having no makeup on as I do this damn podcast.
Man, I ain't even, honestly. I already kind of wore something similar to this. So I just put the same thing on, but just different shorts.
Wait till I figure out, because I'm using CapCut now, how to put the little violins over somebody. I'm going to put it over that. My nail is coming off the fucking nail bed.
Do you feel good, though? Like, in your body, do you feel good?
I feel crushed under the weight of patriarchy.
Because I feel horrible. I might look good, but I feel bad.
I sanded my entire porch today. No, I don't feel good physically.
I was about to say, are you sore?
Yes. Like, even the bottom of my feet.
Well, that's what happens when you don't like to ask for help.
Hey, y'all, can y'all come help me sand my porch?
Yeah.
I only got one sander.
I got, did you buy it or did you rent it?
I have it because it's part of my multi-tool from when I redid my floor.
Oh.
Everything's falling apart for me. I'll just say that. As you ask me, all of that going on, what are you watching? And I will tell you, not Will Trent. Dead to me.
See, I'm glad I never actually started it. See, I would have been pissed.
Season 4. Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I think to your point of the video.
Or maybe we should tell them.
Yeah. You want to?
Sonja Sohn played Amanda Wagner on Will Trent for the first, 4 seasons. She was like a mother figure to Will. She was literally Faith's aunt, which is like the sidekick of Will. Black woman, Blasian woman, actually. And the actress was very vocal in like opposing the current administration and telling black folks to stay vigilant, particularly when like everything was happening in the first 90 days. Like, this is the okie doke, stay the course. And then on the show, end of season 3, she had a brush with death. And you know, they always brush the characters you like with death. So they knew we liked her. Yeah. She survived that. And then they killed her off really randomly. She gets on Instagram and says she's been given the pink slip. And old people don't say the pink slip when they mean me and Will Trent have peacefully decided to part ways.
The pink slip, you got put out.
It's only 2 types of pink slips. It means you own your car or you lost your job.
Yeah.
You're either racing for pink slips or you've been given one. That's it. And she commented on my video.
Oh, for real? She did?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Let me see. I don't remember. But it was something like, yeah, we on their ass. It was not, please stop doing this. Let me see. Sonja Sohn commented, thank you for your support, sis. Hand heart. # more will be revealed. ABC.
Sounds like a lawsuit.
Let me tell you something.
Or maybe she's doing an interview or something.
ABC. They will have rerun every episode of House of Pain on BET to completion. And I still won't be off your ass. I'm not playing with this. And I'm not watching this shit no more. And there's a bunch of people who are saying they're not watching this shit no more. Writing her character off didn't even make sense. Mm-hmm. And we've also been waiting for her gay love affair. And then she gets it. And the girl skips town and you kill her off 2 episodes later.
It just don't make sense. You can tell when like somebody's being purposely like killed off. Like,
yeah.
Because, you know, they just need to hurry up and get them off the show.
When they've been handed the pink slip.
And it sucks as an actor or actress having to still do the scenes and stuff like.
And they gonna put in an article she took it with grace.
Like, how else was she supposed to take it?
What are you expecting me to show my natural black ass down here at the ABC office?
They probably did, but
I probably would have. But the point is, how else was she expected to take it but with grace?
Yeah. I remember like when the whole Jimmy Kimmel situation happened, she said she went to her boss or somebody higher up. I don't remember exactly who, but I remember her like saying like, well, you know, what's going on? Like
yeah, didn't she say, I thought I was going to have to quit my job?
Yeah. So I think when she said that, I think that probably put her on the radar a little bit.
Whatever. Y'all are about to lose everybody. Everybody is commenting Amanda's my favorite character. And I think they aired that she was going to die before it happens in the episode. Which is like a major fuck you.
Yeah. It's like.
And they didn't expect the audience to be like, fuck her. Now fuck y'all.
Right. You need viewership. And if nobody's viewing it, then now you don't have a show.
And they put in my comments in hidden. But I will continue. And Sonja Sohn did try to post a video like, I get y'all love Amanda. Y'all coming with me on my Sonja journey. Leave that shit alone. This was like when it first happened. And I was like, oh, girl, I love you so much. Shut the fuck up. I'm doing something.
She said, fuck no.
Get behind me, Sonja. That was like that time Beyonce told the internet to stop bullying some guy's wife. Remember? She just sat next to them at a basketball game and everyone was like, she was rude to Beyonce. And Beyonce was like, please stop. And everyone was like, girl, fuck you. We doing something.
Oh, man. That is hilarious.
So I'm not watching Will Trent. That's what I'm not watching. What are you watching?
I have been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, obviously. And it has been interesting. I'm liking the new season, though. I think I have some opinions, but I'm going to wait and see, you know, where things go.
I'm having more fun watching Drew's divorce play out on the Neighborhood Talks.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Drew ain't really... Oh, wow.
I thought that was Fetty Wap, but I don't think
I don't know what the fuck that was. But yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of Drew, I feel like, so far. We on like episode 5 or 6 at this point. So yeah, I do feel like, no, maybe she should have took this season off.
Drew?
Yeah.
Can they do that? Or is it like, you got to quit and see if we got an opening?
Yeah, I think it's like that.
Unless you Candy. I feel like if Candy was like,
I'm going to come back, yeah.
they would, somebody's getting the boot.
Hey, Phaedra, you got to go. Phaedra didn't come back until Kenny left. When Kenny left, that's when Phaedra came. Well, she tried Married to Medicine.
She did. And she was on an episode of Real Housewives of Dubai.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I know I'm the only person who watched that, but I did watch it. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Whatever. I would rush home from Mixed Fit to be able to watch it. Guess nobody else was.
Yeah. And I think Nene's probably going to come back next season. But yeah.
All of this to make up for Kenya?
Kenya should have never really been kicked off for real.
No, that was bad. And I like Kenya, but every episode I'm like, okay, and this is the episode where that girl is going to do something to deserve this. And
Yeah,
that did
it
not
never
happen.
happened. Yeah. Yeah, it was fucked up.
And imagine, I keep saying this, imagine being the worker at FedEx.
Who had to print that?
And then they was moving shit out of her salon recently.
Yeah. Her shit got put out on the street.
Wait, so it's decent though? I can start watching it again?
Yeah, I like it. I think I like Angela Oakley.
I like her as a person. I don't want to see her marriage at all.
For real.
They need to stop showing it. It's like hard to watch.
It is hard.
And somebody fabricated this lie about someone sleeping with my athlete husband.
Yeah, I hated her first season, but I like her this season.
I liked her as a person.
Yeah.
I did not like just give him the pink slip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Write him off the show.
He need to be on camera as
Their interactions are so like
weird.
I'm sure y'all married or
I think it just be the dynamic is weird, definitely on camera. I feel like sometimes people just don't know how to
pretend to be in a happy marriage on the camera.
Or make it look, not even pretend to be in a happy marriage, but people be happy, but other people gonna look at it from the outside and be like, that's weird. But like,
I don't think so, because you know what? Fossey Santana said a lot of shit about JT. But when he said, and every time you come around, your nigga mad. What did he say?
Yeah. He said, Arr. But I mean, shit.
He was more likable in his scene with Kelly, where they were doing the cook-off, than he is like when they capture him in his own home.
Even when he was sitting there talking and laughing with K. Michelle. And it was, bro, it really be the commentary from me on social media. But
I need to watch it, because our girl's up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I just remembered that, so now I am gonna watch it.
Yeah,
He's a fan of the
I
show.
just hope
I'm a fan of her show.
She don't disappoint me.
Big Delta gonna send her a cease and desist if she do. So don't even worry about it. They cracking down on everybody these days. You better not do nothing. What's that thing? Don't even blink. I have honorable mention, and we will all find out who it is with the rest of us. I don't know what the fuck this is. Why is this popping up? Oh, I think the person deleted the post. Well, this gives me an opportunity to appreciate someone this week. You know what? I will say that I appreciate our local media, WHRO in particular, and then, the pilot and everybody for following up about not only the romance scandal that took place in Norfolk,
It's
Virginia,
been hell shit going on in Norfolk.
but also the indiscretions of the former executive director of the Norfolk Redevelopment and Housing Authority, where he fired a bunch of people from Norfolk, people from here, people who have worked at the NRHA for decades, hired his homeboys, let them work remote, and then gave them some more money as consultants in the single bid. All of this, spent millions of our fucking dollars. And I'm glad the local media brought it to the forefront. And also, I'll explain the romance scandal, because when I saw the headline, I'm like, what the fuck
How
is
the
this?
fuck how did this even happen? How the hell some Nigerian get us?
And I hated to see that, because I'm like, damn. You know that comedian that was like, I hate being a woman and I get in a car accident because then I get out and it's exactly what they expected? It's like that. Like, what the fuck do you mean a man in Nigeria convinced 6 to 10 employees at the same workplace. That workplace being the city of Norfolk.
I didn't know it was that many people.
To take from the city accounts, not their own.
Right.
Hey, send me the tax dollars.
He said, I want the bit money.
And the total sum of $2 million.
How does that even fucking happen? I feel like we still haven't gotten the answers on like specific.
Then they got the lady at the police department. She flipping phones.
Oh, I ain't even hear about that.
She supposed to put them, she buying the phone. She's supposed to give them to the police. She putting them on eBay.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit crazy out
But
here.
there is a city employee that they did arrest. That was a city employee who was using his city vehicle to drive DoorDash.
Oh, yes. I heard about this nigga too. I said, what the hell is going on?
He's just trying to make a little extra money. Why you didn't arrest the phone flipping lady? Or these ladies who done send all our money to Nigeria?
Right. Why are they not locked up?
No.
It's not making sense.
It makes sense to me because I watched them documentaries. And they got, I'm not even just saying Nigerian folks. There's one guy and he's gay. And they send you the whole package with the tell a bitch to make her fall in love, all that. Mm-hmm. And they send you the pictures.
Not the package.
The nigga is his pictures. So he get like 6 emails a day. You broke my heart, you stupid bitch. And he's like, I'm a gay man in LA. I did nothing to you.
Yeah.
And he like reports the pages and nobody does anything.
That sounds like a nightmare.
I always wonder why no one has ever like pretended to be me to catfish.
I wonder. I mean, but that's the thing. I feel like you don't really know. It's somebody so far. It's usually somebody so far removed. By the time you find out, it's like this shit been going on for so long.
I've never had to say, like my sister has had to say, this is not me. This is a fake page. I've never had to do that. I've had people block my backup account and say I thought it was an imposter, but it's me.
Yeah, I feel like once you start having like multiple fake accounts popping up, you know you made it.
Yeah, so I haven't made it yet. And now I'm not wearing makeup, so I don't think I'm going to make it.
I don't even think it's about looks, though, necessarily. I think it's more about reach.
But I'm saying, like, people, like, you know, on Catfish, where, like, they're like, whose fucking pictures are these? And they'll be like, oh, my cousins or oh, my whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't even had that. Like, I don't have anybody impersonating me because I have a lot of followers, but I also don't have anybody pretending to be me because I'm pretty, and that's what bothers me.
I haven't had it either.
This is what's bothering us.
I think people pick like people who they feel like wouldn't find out. I feel like, I don't know.
So you think I just haven't found out?
Yeah, I feel like you're too observant, or like you'll probably go the extra mile to like reveal, like investigate and see who this person is and stuff like that, and then expose them. And
you think so?
Like,
I feel like I would just DM them. Let me know if you need me.
I'm weak. I don't know.
It depends. What are we getting out of the person, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going to need a cut. Now, that may be the problem. If I find out, if it touches my ears, I'm going to just send you a Cash App and a shush emoji.
Pay me.
Work it over, dude.
My services.
And it'll be extra when they're like, send me a picture of you holding the newspaper. You're going to pay for the newspaper in my time. Mm-hmm. But depending on who you getting, I might, you know, oblige.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think that's harmful?
Possibly. It has potential to be harmful.
I need to know who we harming.
The other person.
Yeah, well, I need to know who that is.
Being cashed.
What if they're not a good person? What if it's a John Tucker must die situation?
What if they are a good person?
Then I'm going to say, oh, yeah, send me the money. I'm going to do the newspaper. What you say his name was again? I'm so sorry to break this to you. That account is a fraud.
Well, next we have Hotep for the week. This week's Hotep is 56-year-old Wendy Clemente.
Oh, God. I can't even imagine what this is.
So a driver in Spokane, Washington is now accused of trying to run over a kid on a bike. And we want to warn you, the video you're about to see is pretty disturbing, but you can actually see the woman driving on the sidewalk after the child. The neighbor who shot the video telling ABC News that the driver had been honking and screaming before the boy even showed up. The witness says that neighbors sprang into action, pulling the boy to safety, and then called 911. Fortunately, he wasn't hurt. The sheriff's office did say that the driver is now being charged with assault, trespassing, and yes, DUI.
Fuck DUI. That's intended murder.
Yeah, this lady is fucking crazy.
I will say that when they said the neighbors who shot this video, I was really hoping they said they shot the lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looked like a cul-de-sac and everything. You went into someone's neighborhood honking
and you driving
screaming
on the sidewalk
and trying to hit people, kids, and you don't even fucking live here, bitch.
Like, yeah, somebody else said this is attempted murder, not assault. So yeah, goddamn, what's her name? Wendy Clemente. She was identified and taken into custody, but I don't know what her actual, like, you know, I don't know the outcome.
Issue is?
Yeah, it sounds like she was intoxicated, so, you know, they say DUI, assault and trespassing. Anyway, they need to keep her ass in there.
For good!
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Next, we have lyrics and lessons, where we give a lyric and you get a lesson. Do you have any guesses of what mine is? I think I've used part of this song before, but it's by Batman by Jaden Smith. And it's Batman, Batman, Batman. Heard that you ain't got a mattress. Heard that you king of Manhattan. So why you stay in the basses? Batman, Batman, Batman. We need to settle the score. Jokers, they still want a war. Watch out, I'm closing the doors. Batman, Batman, Batman. I heard you married a Porsche. That shit was all in the past. Plus, we got very divorced. And as a misfit myself, during high school, I was a very big Jaden Smith fan. I listened to a lot of music. The music's actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. And he did used to rap a lot about a Porsche, about Manhattan. And then you would look up and Jaden Smith's like, we need to get electric vehicles, and I'm in Calabasas, and we need to put the water in boxes, and we need to, and I think it's, the lesson here is that you are constantly evolving, and people who are not there with you only know you to where you left them at. And this is a reminder not only to keep them guessing, but to not stay stagnant in order to be the same person that people know you as. Either they're coming or they're not. Everybody's not going to California from New York, and that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And to listen to Jaden Smith.
There's a message there, y'all. Definitely. My lyric comes from this song called 1 to 10 by L. Varner.
I'm going.
You know this song?
The song I was just singing?
That's a different
Into
one.
the deep end.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's this song.
You know that song, though.
Is that the one?
I'm going and it's showing all over my skin. Gone and it shows. And it's like into the deep end. Going.
I don't think I know that.
There's no way.
I don't think I know
I don't care. I always use that song for my El Varner impression.
I don't know too many of her songs, just a few.
You know Refill.
I know Refill.
I make sure I don't sing Refill.
Oh,
It's called I Don't Care. And you know, I only want to give it to you. And I want you more than a new pair of shoes. I only want to give it to you. Because J. Cole's on that song. Baby, you all I need to get by. You fly, so you all I need to get high.
I don't know.
Maybe I was, you know what, because now I'm thinking about it, I do know quite a few El Varner songs. Do you know So Fly?
I feel like I only know Refill, and then there's like, she got a song with Leon Thomas called Big.
I don't know that.
And then there's another song that I know, but I can't think of the name right now.
So I decided I'm the definition of fly. You don't know that one either? Mm-mm. Why do I end up in these bags? Why did I get in an El Varner bag?
I don't know.
I was in high school too. This
I
was not like
I know, I wasn't like college freshman.
Shout out you. I'm glad you left Iman Shumpert.
They used to go together. Well, anyway, the song is called 1 to 10. And the lyric is, ain't got no time for being fake strong. Posting my pictures like I'm moving on. If I don't do away with all this pride, I know it's going to eat me up alive. The lesson I got is like, I was just thinking like, just being in a season of healing and like, you know, how people go through like death and rebirth of like them different versions of themselves. I kind of feel like that's kind of where I'm at in my life. So I'm just working through, like, giving myself grace, you know, while I'm working through shit. And, like, I don't really care about, like, putting on for other people, you know what I'm saying? Pretending like everything is all good, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not that it's not good. Things are good, but, like, but I think when you know, it's just a process of, like, realizing you may not necessarily be, like, where you want to be at this moment, or you might be on your way to that thing, but, like, just while you're waiting to get there is, like, I don't necessarily have to, like, pretend, you know what I'm saying? Just shit like that, so.
But you could if you want to.
I could. I don't have energy right now.
That's also true. I mean, we could do anything. Really, the world is our oyster. Because I've been to the seafood festival. Mm-hmm. And that shit was good. That should have been honorable mention.
Do you like oysters?
No.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't give me oyster, girl.
I like scallops.
I like scallops too.
Does that help? Okay, so I have Let Me Stay Focused, which is our topic of the week, and we're going to have to listen to a little bit of a lengthy video. It's about the David case, and it is graphic, and I mean, as far as we know, I don't even want to say allegedly, David is a pedophile. So if that is a sensitive topic for you, we'll see you next week. We're not tripping, right? We're going to get into that now. So I don't know how updated you are on this David case. First of all, let me start with, did you know who David was before he killed this girl?
No.
Me neither.
I had no idea.
Why is it that people only come on the radar when they're doing crazy shit? So here's some information about the new court documents.
New court documents in the case of the people of the state of California versus David Anthony Burke revealed this entire situation is much worse than any of us ever thought. Now, I read through the 9-page preliminary brief, so you didn't have to. Let's get into it. So it all started on September 8, 2025, with tow yard employees making a shocking and horrifying discovery. They opened a Tesla that had flies and a strong odor coming from it. Now, a lot of people were like, David probably wasn't even the last person to drive the car, all this stuff. Well, surveillance footage confirmed that David was, in fact, the last person to drive the vehicle before he left for his tour. Now, the car was parked 400 feet from his home when it was towed. So anyway, they popped the trunk and saw this black cadaver bag that was covered in insects. And when they opened it up, they discovered a severely decomposed head and torso. And in another bag, they found dismembered arms and legs. His pinky finger and ring finger had been cut off, and body identification was done using her dental records because of how badly her body was decomposed. Now, David met Celeste in 2022 when she was only 11 years old, and he began sexually assaulting her when she was 13 and he was 18. She was reported missing in April 2024, and when she was first reported missing, David said that he talked to her in February and claimed that he didn't know that she was a minor, and that was a lie, and a lie that he told multiple times. He even contradicted himself because he showed deputies a yearbook photo that he had of Celeste in his phone. So how do you have a yearbook photo of her, but then you claim that you don't know that she was a minor?
Right.
Okay. Now, Celeste eventually returned home, and her parents took her cell phone as a consequence for running away. And despite knowing that she was only 13 years old, David drove to where Celeste lived and paid a middle school student in her class $1,000 to deliver her a phone so he could stay in contact with her. Grown man, by the way. Now, throughout 2024, Celeste spent summer weekends in David's home and traveled with him to Vegas, London, and Texas to meet his family. Yes, the same family that refused to testify, okay? Now, messages between David and Celeste referenced sex, pregnancy, abortion, and the use of Plan B. And there were also multiple explicit photos of Celeste that corroborated the assault. Now, prosecutors say that it is likely that Celeste was murdered on April 23rd, 2025, and they know this by piecing a few things together, right? On April 22nd, 2025, David and Celeste had a really bad argument because Celeste was angry that David was sleeping with other women despite telling her that he wanted to be with her and build a life. She became upset and then threatened to expose him for being a predator. Keep in mind that David's first studio album was scheduled to be released on April 25th, 2025, okay? He also had multiple product collabs at this time with brands like Crocs, Hollister, and Fortnite. So on the night of April 23rd, 2025, David sent an Uber to take Celeste from her house to his house, and it was a 90-minute ride, and the two of them stayed in constant communication. And this is where this man might have thought he was some sort of criminal mastermind because he premeditated everything, which was evident because despite Celeste being dropped off at his home at 10:10 p.m., he sent a message to her phone at 10:30 p.m. asking where she was. The fact of the matter is that by the time that he sent this text, Celeste was already dead, and the way he killed her and then tried to cover up her murder was horrible. Gruesome. He stabbed her multiple times and stood by while she bled out. And then immediately after the murder, David drove to Santa Barbara County to dispose of Celeste's belongings and try to destroy all the evidence. And as he was doing this, he sent a text to her phone again asking where she was, despite knowing that she was already dead. Now, the following morning, he did a radio interview about his upcoming album release, and that day he sent 2 more texts to her phone. They went unanswered because, again, she was already dead. Now, he never contacted her again after April 26, 2025, and despite her family asking where she was, he kept lying and saying he did not know. Now, David went to extreme lengths to cover up this murder. To discard her body, David placed her in an inflatable pool to prevent blood from getting on his garage floor, and then used a chainsaw to dismember her. Now, there were small blue plastic fragments found embedded in her body, and investigators were able to make a direct match of the fragments to a pool that David purchased through Amazon. And remember how I told you that he cut off her pinky finger and her ring finger? Well, he did that because her ring finger had a tattoo of his name on it, okay, and her fingers were never recovered. Some of the tools that he used to murder her and then try to cover it up were purchased through Amazon and Postmates. He ordered 2 chainsaws, a burn cage, a body bag, heavy-duty laundry bags, and a blue inflatable pool to his home through Amazon, and then he ordered a shovel through Postmates. And he made these purchases using a fake name. The fake name was Victoria Mendez. Now, throughout the month of May, he made trips to an isolated site. Celeste's passport was found near that isolated site by a worker. And as time passed and Celeste's dismembered body lay decomposing in his car, his family, friends, and business associates noticed a strong smell of decay around his house and vehicle, but did not call the police. And before leaving for his tour, David parked the vehicle up the street around the corner from his house, and it was subsequently towed. Now, during a search of his home, investigators found evidence which included evidence consistent with the dismemberment of Celeste's body in the inflatable pool, which had multiple linear cuts, as well as several biological samples that tested positive for blood. The medical examiner ruled that Celeste died from 2 penetrating injuries to the torso. Now, David is scheduled to appear in court for a preliminary hearing on May 26, 2026, and this is a developing story, and I'll do my best to keep you updated as born.
So that's Monique, better known as Black Belt Babe. First of all, I hope them niggas in the jail get you. I don't want you to live the rest of your life in prison because I want them to kill you, David. I hate to even, like, I don't even really say stuff like that, but I do. You took the, and yes, if she was a runaway, whatever, maybe her home life wasn't perfect, but they didn't put her in an inflatable fucking pool and kill her. Furthermore, and what I actually want to talk about is this whole, like, when it comes to being a fucking pedophile, we should separate the art from the artist. Why is it that when niggas are pedophiles, it becomes none of our business?
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't know who this nigga was before this even happened. And I have not been so curious to go and find out either.
No, I haven't. I still haven't heard a single David song.
I don't know what type of music he even makes.
As far as I'm concerned, he's a pedophile murderer.
Yeah. That's how I was introduced to him.
Rather, a murderous pedophile. If someone's a pedophile murderer, then it's not my business. If you're going around killing pedophiles, I wish you the best of luck.
That shit crazy. I don't even understand. Like, that's crazy because I feel like this case, when it happened, I feel like a lot of people were saying he did it back then. But I guess they had to, go through the process of, like, the evidence.
Yeah, because they were like, if he did it, why isn't he locked up?
Yeah.
And now he is. He had an alibi because he was on tour.
Which was after the fact.
And to me, there's something so wicked about if you really are this wealthy person, you did that shit yourself.
Why did you even need to have to do any of it?
And he didn't shoot that baby and put her out of her misery.
No, he brutally, like,
murdered her.
Yeah.
And you're a real fucking sicko. Like, and I think what's interesting to me is that pedophile shit always catches up to you because he bought a burn cage, but he did not burn her body. I think if I remember correctly, he didn't even buy that shit till like 2 weeks later. So to me, that says there was some level of like, I don't want to throw her out.
Yeah. I mean, leaving her in his fucking car was insane. I know he didn't think she would still be there.
He thought the car would get towed to a tow lot or something, and then who knows who put her in there.
Like, why is she in your car, sir? But you don't know where she was at, but she was in your car.
You cut the finger with your name tattooed on it off of a dead child that you killed. And you hear he texted her at 10:30, where you at, knowing that she was already dead. She got there at 10:10.
He premeditated the fuck out of that shit.
And I just can't bring myself to understand why people are trying to, like, separate the art from the artist, or there has to be some mistake, or that, because it happens every time. Every time they bag a nigga for fucking with kids, niggas gender-wise, not even racially, we blame the kids.
It's sad. I don't understand. Like, kids, for one, that's already probably, you know, the fact that kids are gullible, you know what I'm saying, or can be naive or whatever. Like, I guess that's the appeal, but it's like, how old is he? I think you said he was 18 when she was 13.
He met her when she was 11, though.
That nigga did a lot. He had people coming to his shit.
This is not funny. Hey.
What's up?
He's 21.
Now, currently.
Yes. So it really is. We're laughing at what's happening off camera, not David. I will laugh when they kill him in the jail, though. He's a sicko.
Yeah, he's for sure getting life, no parole.
He needs to just plead guilty.
Where's he at?
Take pity on him.
This was in California, right?
I think so, and I feel like Fortnite announced that they're getting rid of his skin. Because I think remember one of those deals was with Fortnite? I think you could play on Fortnite as him. So I do want to say, okay, cool. We're old. We're old.
We don't know this nigga.
But he was clearly a big deal. Fortnite is refunding David Cosmetics after singer appears in court. So everybody who paid for one will be getting refunded, and they're going to take him off the game. But why? Why was your only response to kill somebody's baby?
That shit dumb as hell, because you had to know you're going to get caught.
First of all, even down to brass tacks, like what I'm about to say is not the right thing, but it's something that would have kept somebody's child here, right? You had already manipulated her this far.
Exactly.
You didn't even think to try to do some voodoo mind tricks so she didn't expose you. And then on top of that, niggas is getting exposed every day. Real Boston Richie just got exposed.
Exactly.
And while I'm like, delete, help me off my phone, fix my phone, other motherfuckers ain't doing that.
That situation is insane as well.
People don't even create, that's what I'm saying. People do not create a reaction of consequence when someone is accused and then subsequently proven to be a pedophile. That's where it's like, oh. And even in cases like this, you chop that girl up. And everybody's like, what's going on?
Yeah, all this shit delivered to your crib. Like, you had a plan.
Yeah.
And you executed it. But that shit with Boston Richie, too. Like, with the whole, having her riding around naked, truck full of niggas. Everybody just think this is okay.
People's response is, wait, so is he gay? That's what people care about. Niggas a pedophile.
Niggas is sick, bro.
Because I remember when she was posting that she was turning 18. And people were like, isn't this real Boston Richie's girlfriend? What do you mean she's about to turn 18?
I think this was probably, last year?
Mm-hmm. And I mean, we got the most famous example possible. Robert.
Niggas still... They still go hard for that nigga. And it's been years.
And I don't even want to bring in all the people that, like, just do harm to women and that's acceptable. I'm specifically talking about, like, you niggas don't even draw the line at pedophile.
Yeah, assault.
People care more that 6ix9ine is a rat than they do that he's an alleged pedophile.
That's literally every nigga, like, that's, you know what I'm saying, got some shit like that.
We really did, like, everybody singing A minor in the club. Nobody's like, wait a minute.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like even with that situation is performative, because y'all niggas really don't give a fuck. Y'all just didn't like Drake that much.
Yeah.
But y'all don't act like y'all care about kids and y'all don't give a fuck. That was really my whole shit with the whole, you know, the whole like not like us being played or whatever, like whatever. The whole rap beef shit was what it was, but
I have been seeing the allegations for a while.
Yeah, but as far as like y'all, the fans, like who was just like egging that shit on, I actually don't give a fuck about the minors for real. So that shit is unfortunate.
And maybe that's why people are so hands off, because I just don't understand how, like, now we're in our 30s, right? How do we know plenty of people who were molested and no pedophiles? How's that possible? What the fuck is going on?
Y'all niggas just be getting exposed left and right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't only have that shit for so long. And that's truly who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you killed that girl, and that shit would have rolled off you, man. They don't even take that shit serious. It is very serious. It's serious to you. It's serious to me. It's serious to plenty of people.
But to the law, victims. Yeah, but to the law, you know what I'm saying? You probably would have got a slap on the wrist, if that, you know what I'm saying? Like you actually going through and killing her and shit, like hiding the body and all this stuff. Like
yourself, too.
Now you actually have to pay for your crime. So, hey, hopefully they get his ass life, no parole. That's how I think it's gonna go. There's no way you getting off after you did all of that. Like you did a lot. He did a lot.
And to me, that's like you're some kind of sicko. You were already some kind of sicko. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to put pedophile to the side, but now that you're a known pedophile, let's discuss the other stuff. Ooh, probably had some murderous tendencies already to do this.
Probably got other victims too.
There's
no way. This was your first time doing this, and you did all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it was very, like, you did this before or something of that sort. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like, talking to younger girls.
And she went you don't there just thinking go you loved her.
You literally went from that to murder.
But that's not this episode. And I don't want to, like, overlap terrible murderous men with pedophiles, even though clearly there are pedophiles who are terrible murderous men. So I don't want to, like, mix the groups up because I do think they're very similar conversations. They overlap in a lot of places, but they're important conversations that should be distinguishable from one another. But it's making me think about, have you seen on the news that rich guy who took his wife on a hike and pushed her off a cliff?
Was it the black and white couple or was it?
Was he black?
Was she black?
She's white.
Oh, I don't think I heard about this one.
Pushed her off a cliff. And that's how God worked.
Did she survive?
Sure did. Hit the ground and there was people hiking right there. They started filming her. Where did you come from? What just happened? She was like, my husband just pushed me. And he thinking she dead. He done called his son.
Pretending like, oh, your mom just fell off the cliff.
Now they said he confessed.
Oh.
And the son is sitting in the courtroom. Not my father. Not the father's name. The defendant. The defendant did X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, that's why I feel like people should do that more. Like, what? It's not funny, but I've been watching the Stephon Diggs court case footage with that lady and
dancing. She
kept saying Mr. Diggs. I said, this bitch she's cooked.
Yeah. She's cooked. I think he did it, but
I think he did it too, but you
should have held off on the shucking and jiving. Come on.
That bitch should have been on. If you're gonna be making videos, bitch, put on a neck brace or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be laid up somewhere looking like you hurt.
Yo, I would have been hard to find.
Now she in court.
When we got rear-ended in D.C., we was really hurting. But what was we to do? You know, we had already paid to go to Rose Bar. And someone was like, hey, we live. I was like, get that fucking camera out my face. Are you crazy? It's money on the line. I done killed you.
Slipping.
You okay?
Oh, weak.
Are you okay?
You good?
Are you coming back? Okay, let me know. Bye. I feel like once a year we have my brother banging around. By that time he was asleep and the person started banging on the door.
Yeah.
I'm not going to find it edited out, so I was like, I might as well just tell the people what's going on.
Because I know they was going to be wondering.
But no, like, he pushed his wife off a fucking cliff, and she survived. And I think she may have truly died if she just landed there and nobody was there or whatever. And, you know, usually I don't call the white girl sickening. That's not my bag. But she's sitting there because she was fucked up, and there's video. I couldn't really watch it because of all the blood and shit. But that bitch looks sickening. Right there at the witness stand. Now, I didn't see no scars. It was him. He pushed me off a cliff.
I need to go back and watch that. I need to see this.
But, look at this. Man pushes wife off boat in Bahamas. Man pushes wife off Angel's Landing. Man pushes wife off cliff. Like, these niggas is doing this. And apparently it's called like an Appalachian divorce, where you take your wife to do something dangerous and you kill her.
Yeah. I done seen, like, there was a case where, you know, this couple went on a trip to maybe like the cabins or something, but it probably was like in the woods or in the mountains or something like that. and he had plans on killing her too. But she found out. I forgot.
The article I'm looking at is 10 years old. A different nigga who pushed his wife off a cliff.
Did she actually though?
I didn't read it.
It's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. The things people would go through to get something when they don't even have to take that route is crazy.
How a Colorado man pushing his wife off a cliff exposed a decade of lies.
You wouldn't even got caught if you ain't do that stupid shit.
Oh, he brought her out there for their 12th wedding anniversary. Wait a minute.
Cause niggas don't just do fucked up shit. They like do fucked up shit and then like times it by 10.
Oh, see, this is someone else. This woman died. What the hell? What the hell? Man pushes wife off cliff. Look, I gotta put a year on this.
Yeah. Cause it's that fucking common apparently.
The last guy was an ophthalmologist or something, right? Mm-hmm. I just read that in the article. This guy is an anesthesiologist. The anesthesiologist, the nuclear engineer, and an alleged attempted murder. Oh. They were in Hawaii. And they were on a trail to celebrate her 36th birthday.
Why is it always a milestone?
Scary.
Like,
to celebrate her 36th birthday, the Koenigs had gone to couples counseling and worked to regain each other's trust, she said. And after receiving a love-filled birthday card on the morning of March 24th, 2025, Ariel had believed things were on an upswing. She teared up when she read the card. She said, "I felt hopeful that this was a turning point for us in our marriage and that this was going to be a nice trip and the start of the next chapter." The hike certainly began a new chapter for them, but not how she expected. Her discomfort with the hike quickly turned to terror when she says her husband shoved her towards the cliff and tried to inject her with a syringe and bashed her head repeatedly with a rock. Mm. And she said, "It was just very shocking. My initial reaction was he must be kidding." This week, so on this date, this week, exactly a year ago to the date from that hike, she took the stand in a Honolulu courtroom and accused her husband of trying to kill her. She survived, she said, because she fought back and screamed until two fellow hikers intervened. Her dramatic testimony represents the key evidence in the past 2 weeks of the trial. Look, see, I told you, she don't look like he bashed her and tried to push her off a cliff. So in opening statements, the prosecutors laid out the details of the attack and said that Gerhard Koenig confessed to his 19-year-old son in a FaceTime conversation. He then allegedly hid from the police for hours until he was apprehended around sunset while trying to flee. So he's an anesthesiologist. He's trying to inject you and beat you half to death. So I'm sorry, he didn't push her off a cliff. You think you
so damn smart.
See, my stories are running together. He didn't push her off the cliff. He tried to push her, and when that didn't work, he started trying to inject her and beat her with a rock. I did know that there were two women who filmed it and was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like, this lady's fucked up," and she was like, "He just tried to kill me." But maybe I did know about the other one in Colorado. Well, those are eerily similar, no?
Yeah.
Anyways, I say that to say men are dangerous.
Well,
pedophiles are worse.
This is the couple I was telling you about. I mean, I know you can't.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're talking about, oh, she was suicidal. She killed herself in Africa on her birthday trip.
Like, please. But he was 45 and she was younger. I don't say her age, though.
We're off the topic, but pedophiles are everybody's business. Terrible husbands, everybody's business, because what happens? You have marital problems, relationship problems, and you want to kill a bitch.
Something wrong with these things.
You'd rather spend the rest of your life in jail than give up allegedly 50% of what you own. And you got a son. You was going to take your son's mama off this planet.
And then what? Like, what was the plan for after? Like, I don't think they ever get that far.
They're masterminds to themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm sure with these two doctors, they're like, "You'll never catch me." Mm-hmm. And why didn't you start with the syringe?
Right. I guess he felt like that might have been too suspicious.
And he thought he wrote that beautiful card and that was going to be the alibi. Why would I kill my wife? We were just going to get back together. I hope they put you next to David.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Next we have advice from the internet.
Are we taking a context clip from the internet and turn it into valuable life advice? Oh, man.
Say it with your chest, Angela.
Because you said already, it's not that type of time.
And I'm not making it that type of time. But go ahead.
Right.
I'm not.
Oh,
absolutely not.
You come across
not by you. Absolutely not by you.
By me?
Positive absolutely not.
At all.
And just at all.
You're not at all.
At all. So what were you saying now?
How you bother?
Not by you. Absolutely not. For what? That's a joke.
Wait, what? This is turning.
Why would I be bothered by you?
This is turning.
You don't pose yourself as a threat to me.
I wasn't trying to be a threat to you, but you come across as bothered.
Ma'am, there's nothing on you from head to toe that I'm bothered by at all.
That's
At all.
an insecurity screaming.
Insecure about what? They're
Come on,
insecure about
we can
physical.
go whatever.
You whatever. Walk up.
Oh, she arguing with my soul.
No,
And the
definitely
way
not
you
bothered by
twisted
you.
Lester answers my
Definitely
question.
not bothered by
Because
you.
It wasn't
Definitely
about
not
me, but
bothered
you
by
made
you.
it about me.
I never made
You
it about
did.
you.
You made it
Bitch,
about me.
these heels is high as hell.
Bitch.
That wasn't even half. It was Angela really read her down.
I'ma start watching
low key. And the advice here was to basically learn how to clear a bitch without having to insult them. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch.
Because the way Angela was getting under her skin, because you gotta watch it. But
I love doing that.
As it goes on, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? When you bothering somebody and you get under their skin, and I feel like there's an art to that. Like people who can do that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The advice here is to just practice doing things like that. Watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, because even like old seasons with Nene Leakes, you know what I'm saying? Like I was watching an old clip earlier with her and Claudia, and they had it back and forth like that. Like Claudia was eating her ass up. So yeah.
Who was it? Where she went? Now wait a minute, glasses. And the lady had the crazy fucking glasses on.
I don't remember glasses, because I remember, and just recently in this episode, Pinky was like, okay, cheekbones. Or somebody said, okay, cheekbones. And they was talking about Cynthia. I'm like, why do women do shit like that? Like,
But Cynthia Bailey?
yeah.
The model?
Yeah. Like, that's Pinky. She been, like, that's what I'm saying. She be coming for people's looks. And it's like, girl, you don't have to. It's so many different ways to, like, get a bitch.
And it wasn't like, okay, cheekbones. It was like, okay, cheekbones.
Yeah. Like, it was shady.
Ooh, nasty.
Yeah. So
I have to. I told y'all they sending letters to people's house, so I'm gonna.
well,
You go, Pinky.
she done got enough.
Go, Sorrel.
She done got enough letters sent to her house through that bankruptcy. But yeah, you gotta watch it.
What's that TikTok? I don't know nothing about that. Andy Cohen works for the IRS. I'm almost certain.
Yo, they got a whole RICO case against him on Threads.
This nigga's packing people up.
Yeah,
If you see him, give him a fake name.
I believe it. I don't trust that nigga. I never did anyway.
I do like his salt and pepper that's growing out on him.
I like.
It looks good.
Yeah, he's he's done some
good.
good things, but I feel like he's probably like the evil man.
Bad things.
Yeah, I feel like something about him gives me like, nigga, you was probably atrocious on the back end.
You think? But he really gave us Bravo.
Yeah, but really, black women gave us Bravo.
He put him on.
He put them on. But you gotta think, even with the ones he put on, the women were the ones who had the idea. You know what I'm saying? Of the show. Like with Married to Medicine, that was what's her name, Mariah's idea. With Real Housewives of Atlanta, I think it was Nene's idea.
But why are they going to Andy Cohen?
Well, he's a producer, right? So you got the money, he got the platform, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. We could go to somebody with an idea for a reality show.
But it can't be Andy Cohen?
It could be.
I
But
like
we
his hair.
would have to figure out how to appeal.
I don't know. We be having shit going on.
We do.
But I think we'd have to pay it some mind. Like shit be going on and we'd be like, I ain't paying that shit no mind.
I got an issue right now. I'm trying not to take it to the internet, but I'm gonna just see what happens. I hope I don't have to take it there, because I don't even like to do that.
Oh, I love this.
So,
Well, that means I gotta go because I want to hear what this is. We gonna fuck with y'all. What is it? Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break. I got some information to gather. We gonna fuck with you.
all right, y'all. Peace.
Bye. Another episode of Let Me Stay Focused. Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break.
Peace.
Bye.